I didn't see it, but it came from under my foot and grabbed my foot with its jaws and started shaking my foot back and forth, kind of like a chihuahua with a chew toy.
I was bit by a shark 5 years ago today. Basically, I was surfing in 2020 at New Smyrna Beach. A shark came from under my foot, bit my foot, and started shaking its head back and forth, trying to tear my foot off. It almost took 2 of my toes, but we still got it. We got an early bite.
I usually don't go after 5 p.m. because it's feeding time, and my cousin convinced me to go back out in the ocean. The waves were really choppy, there's a high current, and it was getting late. So yeah, anyways, the shark literally swam under me and grabbed my foot with his jaws and started shaking my foot back and forth. I'm hanging onto my board trying to stay on. It just happened out of nowhere, and so it was very unexpected. But within maybe 5 seconds, I don't know how long it was, it let go of my foot. So then I was like, I'm out. Look at my foot, see a literal jaw mark on my foot. It was crazy. And you can see the drag marks of it too when it was shaking its head. And I crawl into the white sand, the dry sand, so no water, trails my blood. Thankfully I wasn't bleeding an insane amount where I was passing out, but I was bleeding. And then I had random people come by and they were like, oh my gosh, what happened to your foot? And so the next thing you know, this couple picks me up and carries me down the beach because my family's like maybe half a mile down the beach because I drifted. And then they got too tired, because I'm like over 100 pounds. And then they put me down and gave me to these two men, and then they started carrying me down the beach. And then next thing you know, they get tired, so they put me in this random person's chair with their consent. And the lifeguard comes because people called 911 in the meantime. The lifeguard comes.
The first few times I went back in, I couldn't be in there for too long because I was starting to get panic attacks and was starting to get flashbacks and stuff like that. And so it was a little discouraging because I love the ocean. But the more I did it, the more easier it was to overcome the fears and to press through it and to get over the anxiety of it. One thing I learned from this is the longer I waited to get back in the ocean, the bigger my fears grew and the harder they were to tackle. But I still tackled them, even though I waited a little bit because I started getting sick about the health issue. So I just want to encourage you, even if it's been 10 years or whatever, to face your fears and get back to that thing that you love that you're avoiding. The thing I will tell you guys is do not let things that happen to you stop you from what you love. It was discouraging for a while because I would go out there and I would get very anxious and I'd get panic attacks and I had to leave. But what I learned is just continuing to expose yourself and going out there, even if it's small amounts of time. The more you do it, the easier it will be. Honestly, I love surfing, I love the ocean, and I love New Smyrna Beach, Florida. So here we are, still doing it. Keep moving, keep pushing. See ya.